This woman was having a nice swim in said crystal blue waters of this resort, and all of a sudden was grabbed by the leg and bitten about the hips, legs, buttocks, and fingers and dragged. She says, I wasn't expecting anything. I was really close to shore, some 3 or 4 meters, when I just turned onto my back and lay like this. Then something grabbed my backside.
History is riddled with unexplained events. You can turn back now or learn the stuff they don't want you to know.
Turns out turtles are real cranks. And some of them, at least this one particular turtle, in the beautiful crystal blue ocean waters of the Guzialaba Resort in Antalya, which I believe is in Turkey, it's taken on some real Jaws type vibes. A Russian pensioner named Lydia Bazarova, 64, was apparently nearly dragged to a watery grave by this turtle, who we're gonna call Beak. Okay, we got Jaws for the shark. This turtle is Beak.
And it's not a
less,
snapping turtle. And before this lady sounds silly, it's a really big turtle too. Folks.
It's big old, like really big Galapagosian type of beast. But yeah, so this woman was having a nice swim in said crystal blue waters of this resort, and all of a sudden was grabbed by the leg and bitten about the hips, legs, buttocks, and fingers and dragged. She says, I wasn't expecting anything. I was really close to shore, some 3 or 4 meters, when I just turned onto my back and lay like this. Then something grabbed my backside. It was really scary. I didn't know what it was that suddenly grabbed me. I was beating about the water with my arms. I was drowning. This is total Spielbergian territory here. The creature let me go, only to grab me with an even stronger bite. I don't know how long it lasted. Apparently it was the theory is that she was attacked by a caretta. So nice they named it twice, or the opposite of nice, really. It is a carnivorous sea turtle. One of your favorite words, Ben, loggerhead, a loggerhead sea turtle, which can also refer to being obstinate, or when two people can't come to terms with something, you're at loggerheads. I wonder if that has anything to do with the cantankerous nature of this particular breed of turtle. They can be as heavy as a cow. And this reporting comes from the metro.co.uk by CN Elven. Giant turtle tried to drag tourist underwater and attacked her at holiday resort. Woo, that's a doozy of a headline there. Pictures here of the bruises. I mean, serious nasty business. Is this an isolated event? Thankfully, a kindly passerby came to Lydia's rescue. A lifeguard named Mustafa Sari rushed in and presumably, beat the turtle off. It says he rushed to me and started to yell at the creature. I guess it switched attention to the rescuer. And eventually it just decided, live to fight another day, and then crawled back into the sea. She raced toward the shore, she said, only to find that her rescuer, his arm was broken. So, I mean, this is, this turtle really caused some havoc. I was fighting my pain, she said, and my fear. She's described it as being absolutely awful, and the bruises are serious. She goes on to say, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to get back in the sea again. And apparently it was bruised so badly around her backside, as she described it, that she's not able to sit down for some time. But here's the thing. Is this an isolated incident? Apparently not. Turkish professor, expert of turtleology, one would presume, Professor Mehmet Gokoglu, said that turtles, if they feel threatened, will in fact attack if they feel that humans are threatening or invading their living space. So Yeah, I guess this is just nature fighting back and saying, "Get off my lawn, you tourists." You know, apparently there are multiple cases of bites being happening in these shallow waters every year. And according to reports, there have been 11 separate turtle attacks in the area over the past 2 years. But yet somehow the mayor won't close the beach. Got to get that sweet tourism buck. And it's you're right. It's a
Jaws reference. Yeah.
But crazy, right? Like you don't. I mean, I know, Ben. You want to tell us about your tango with the turtle?
Well, these were different sorts of turtles, and it was completely my fault. The alligator snapping turtle, which is, look, a lot of turtles are docile, as any expert will point out. Turtles don't usually go looking for a fight. They will react if you are in their space, like our expert said, if you're swimming unknowingly toward them, or maybe in my case, you're walking through a shallow part of a creek where the turtle is just chilling. Because from the turtle's opinion, and this goes for many wild animals outside of apex predators, from the turtle's perspective, it's sitting in its apartment and you're a giant busting into its house. You know what I mean? So it's possible that in this case, with the caretta, our swimmer was just swimming by and accidentally went into its apartment, for comparison.
That's right. Home invader.
But they're usually docile. They're not gonna, like, if an animal seeks you out to kill you, however that happens, it's probably not going to be a turtle. But there is a scary story about a tiger in Siberia. God, those things are impressive. So smart, too.
A commenter on this this post made a really good point, saying it seems the turtle was weakened / very old. This woman was lucky she only got away with bruises. Their beaks are enormously strong. I've seen them snapping large crabs in half as if it were a chicken egg. The fingers would be bitten off with no effort at all. So that's something to consider there too.
Did you guys hear about... I saw this... I'm ashamed to say it. I saw this on an Instagram reel, guys. But there was a
classic.
Why are you ashamed to say that? This is where we get the most. This is what we've evolved to.
I remember seeing this short video of a tiny little tortoise about the size of a foot, like a size 12 shoe. A tortoise, though, that was really angry at black shoes. And what it would do is anytime anyone wore black shoes near it, it would put its head back into its shell and headbutt, like viciously headbutt the black shoe in front of it to attack it. But then if you put a gray shoe or a white shoe or any other colored shoe in front of it, it was fine. But as soon as the black shoe showed up, it went into attack mode and would just like pow, pow, pow.
What about other black objects?
I bet it would.
Hockey
like a
puck.
racist turtle?
No, I don't know what the situation is. All I know is that the turtle doesn't like really dark things in front of it. Almost like maybe it's some kind of fear mechanism that gets triggered. But fascinating stuff. You can read about it. The turtle's name, I just found it on, it looks like mirror.co.uk. The tortoise's name is Tommy Shelby.